The future of Alexander Isak continues to dominate the headlines, with the striker set to return to training with Newcastle next week. So where are we right now? On Friday, we know that Liverpool made their move for the Swedish international by placing an official bid. The amount of the offer has not been confirmed, but reports suggest that it could be anywhere between 100 million and 120 million. The hierarchy at St James's Park rejected the deal immediately, and shortly after, reports broke suggesting that Liverpool would not return with another offer without encouragement from Newcastle. That stance appears to have softened somewhat over the past couple of days, however, with many journalists claiming that Liverpool remain very much in the hunt for the 25-year-old. So, what dominoes need to fall before Liverpool may consider making their next move for the striker? The wording of the updates from journalists close to the club now appear to suggest that the stance appears to have softened, however, with the Magpies seemingly now open to selling their talisman. So it's a complete U-turn on what we've been led to believe previously. Newcastle had been insistent that no deal would be sanctioned, but now that seems to be dependent on a couple of factors, and mainly due to... So what dominoes need to fall before the Reds consider making their next move? The wording of the updates from journalists close to the club now appears to suggest that the stance has softened, with the Magpies now seemingly open to selling their talisman. Firstly, however, Newcastle appear to be insistent that no deal will be sanctioned without them being able to land a replacement for Isak. A deal for Brentford striker Johan Wissa now appears to be moving in the right direction for Eddie Howe, but it would appear that the 28-year-old is being viewed more as a replacement for Callum Wilson. No doubt, Wissa would be an excellent addition to their squad, but assuming that deal gets done, a big ticket number 9 would still be required. With that in mind, Newcastle have set their sights on Red Bull Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko, and according to reports on Saturday, made a bid of €75 million plus 5 million in add-ons. Whilst the signs seem to suggest that the two clubs are still in discussions to try and find common ground, the main complication with Newcastle being able to complete the deal for Sesko appears to be the interest of Manchester United in the Slovenian. Question marks remain, however, as to whether United have the money available to match Newcastle's bid. If you remember, the negotiations over the transfer for Brian and Bumo went on for some time, and United do seem to need to be able to sell players before they can bid large again on another attacking option, having added Mberno and also Matthias Cunha from Wolves. According to Philipp Hinz of Sky Sport Germany, Newcastle's offer is attractive to Leipzig, but it's the payment structure that needs to be discussed and possibly some refinement before there's an agreement between the two clubs. Assuming United do have the money and they make their move, it does appear that it will come down to the player's wishes as to where his final destination will be. Should he choose a move to St James's Park and Newcastle, that could be key to unlocking the transfer of Isak to Liverpool. So what I'd say is it looks like it's going to be a crucial 48 hours ahead, with several dominoes needing to fall. If Newcastle get Wissa and Sesko over the line, the signs are very good that Isak could end up in a red shirt. If, however, Sesko heads for Old Trafford, it looks like this saga will not be close to an end, and the future of Isak will still be unclear, with Newcastle still needing to land an elite number 9 for their project. It promises to be an interesting few hours and days ahead.